hangar. It used to be an airplane hangar. Then we started doing open mics. They've been doing this here in Atlanta for years now.
It's the first place I ever did stand-up. At first I thought it was like a trick, some sort of abandoned place, but now people come.
A lot of comics have lived here before. I've crashed nights here on couches or in people's rooms on their floors.
You actually started the Hangar, right?
I did, yeah. Yeah, three years ago. I moved in with the intention to do some sort of shows. I just wanted to be able to pay rent and have an artist space, I guess.
Well, you walk in and like this parking lot, so you're like, all right, this is like a place of business. And then you get in, you see like a washer and dryer and like a family room.
A cat.
And a cat. I felt like I was at the hideout. I felt like this is where like the gang meets up that fights crime.
So this was my old room here. This is where the little squirrel poked his head through my first night and was terrified. I just saw a claw come through. The house cat Ava here will climb up and chase the squirrels. They are out tonight.
There's always one squirrel.
Like sometimes he'll get in.
You're on stage and then you see the audience looking up.
Yeah, they're not paying attention anymore. It's like, what's that?
Oh, there's an animal. There's a wild animal above me right now.
Yeah. The thing is, in the spring and even in the summer, it's wonderful here. And into the winter, things start to get really ugly because this place has no heat. And so it's usually about 10 degrees warmer inside than it is outside. And so I remember going in the back hall, I saw the thermostat said 20 degrees inside the place you live. It's like the only place there was heat is in the tiny 8x10 loft bedrooms. And so, you know, you're holed up in this bedroom getting cabin fever all winter.
I peed in Gatorade bottles for a long time because I didn't want to go downstairs to use the shower. This is a great place, but I wouldn't suggest living here.
Badass. Y'all are. Both of y'all.
Are you doing tattoos?
Yeah. No, Claire's next. You ever had one of those?
Spidey sense is tingling.
You have to tell us that you're a cop.
You guys got to clear out right here.
Oh,
You got to clear out.
what are we...
I got him. Sick burn stuff. Yeah, dude. Dave gets high and turns into a bully.
Make all the noise you can in your hearts, in your hands, in your souls for Mr. Dave Stone!
My mom is a goofy old Southern belle. We talked about the rebel flag thing that happened a few months ago here. I won't tell you what side my mom's on. Let's just say she's got 3 Confederate flag throw pillows on her couch that she's very proud of. It's like, these are hard to find. Yeah, I would imagine they are. It's not a racist thing. It's a regional thing. She's fine with minorities. She hates Yankees. She hates people from the north. A Yankee, by the way, is anybody north of Chattanooga? That's a Yankee. This is a quote from Nancy Stone. I don't know why they got to rub it in our faces with their Honda Accords. That's what she said. I don't know what the hell that means.
I'm so excited to be in the metro Atlanta area because I just spent 7 days in Alabama, and I ended up writing a screenplay about my experiences called 1 Week a Slave. So the real reason I did not enjoy being there is because I got pulled over twice in 3 days, okay? And I want to let you know racial profiling is real. The first time I got pulled over, I hit somebody, fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, I did it. Like, people were bleeding, it makes sense. But second time, bullshit, okay? I drive a Camry, but the cop was like, is this your car? What year is this car? And I'm like, who the hell would lie about owning a Camry? Like, anybody can have one if you try hard enough, you know?
I had a shirt with Frederick Douglass on it, and he's just angry as and I asked him, I was like, is this shirt too angry for white people? They're like, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Bono.
Some in the front could probably see. See, I got these like scars right here. I was in a car accident like 6 years ago. My sister was driving. She took a left turn. We got sideswiped, and I woke up in the hospital, and I heard the funniest joke that I've ever heard in my entire life. My dad took one look at me. He goes, Jordan, you're living proof of one thing. Black does crack. You got me good, Daddy. You roasted me good. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I used to feel self-conscious and shit, you know, like talking to girls and stuff. But then my mother gave me some really good advice. She looked at me and she goes, Jordan, women won't care what your face looks like if they're sitting on it, sweetheart. And I said, what? She's like, yeah. And I was like, excuse me. Oh, thank you, Mommy. That's good advice.
Y'all might not have caught this, but my name is Lace. Yeah. And a lot of people are like, that's a cool name. How did you get such a unique name like that? And I'm like, well, it's just what happens when your parents are 17 when they have you. Yeah, you two could share a name with an original American gladiator. If your mom was unsupervised after cheerleading practice. That's what happens. I should just be thankful it's not like ice or laser. Lace is probably the best choice, right?
I think if I have fun, then it's a good set. If I'm not having fun, then I feel like I'm wasting everybody's time. I don't want to do that. I constantly have this like extreme joy at realizing that I get to work with my favorite comics.
You guys are supportive.
Like literally.
Like literally, you're supporting the way I'm standing right now. I'm very drunk. I would have fallen over.
Another moment of supporting man-child on the shoulders.
Oh, is that me?
That's a lot of what we do here.
Is it?
The whole idea of sex kind of weirds me out because it's just like sold to us in the media from such a young age, and they're like, it's awesome. You're totally gonna love it. And that's not all the way true. I remember in middle school, my friend had written on like her planner all these fun, like, like band lyrics and funny quotes, and one of them said, pizza is like sex, because even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. Really? That's not true. Come on. I've had bad sex. I'll say this, I've had mostly only bad sex. If we're gonna draw some kind of asinine parallel between pizza and sex, here's one. I'm gonna make myself throw up after both.
It's the one and only Black Bob Ross, artist in the building. Now, I'm known as doing this old freaknik dance called Yeet. It ain't nothing but some popping and some cranking, old school style, back when you could still be cool and dance. You can do the whole...
Here now.
You see, the discrepancy in dancing back in freaknik days was you could do somebody bad, but they still keep challenging. You keep doing it. So that's when you have to take it to the next level. What's up, Rob Hayes? What you wanna do? I'm about to crank. I'm challenging you. Watch me hit this way, then go to the ground. All right, bring it on up, then throw the 8 times. That's right. 1, 2, 3. I'm about to yeet. Yeet. Do it 2 times. Yeet. Just like freak me. Yeet. Take it to the ground. Yeet. Yeet.
I watch a lot of movies. I'm tired of these movies coming out talking about you only use 10% of your brain. What would you do if you could use the other 90% of your brain? You might be able to move stuff with your mind. You might just know Chinese. Like, that's stupid. That's offensive to anybody that's ever learned Chinese. To be like, you got Chinese in your brain, you just don't know the code. Like, you already use 100% of your brain. Your brain's like, I'm going to take 90% and keep us alive. And you take your little 10%, think about gigapets. Or whatever you want to think about. Like, if you had to use 100% of your brain, you'd have to run an entire functioning human body. Like, this is what it would sound like in your head all day. It would just be like, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, pump your heart, pump your heart, pump your heart, blink, blink, breathe in, breathe out, pump your heart, call your mother, breathe in, breathe out, pump your heart, phone bill not working, pay your phone bill, breathe in, breathe out, pump your heart, pump your heart. Does anyone there know how to work a pancreas? Does anyone know how to work a pancreas? You just gave yourself diabetes, don't panic, breathe in, breathe out. How would you put yourself to sleep? You got to run in your entire body. Some of y'all could shut down. Not everybody. Breathe in, breathe out. Pump your heart. Pump your heart. Think of a dream. Anybody can pop in a dream. What's up, Fred? Breathe in, breathe out. Like, that's way too much. So your body's like, I got this.
I'm excited we're doing this in Atlanta, the strip club capital of the world, right? Yes. I grew up in Atlanta with this complexion, which was fun. People noticed, hey, you're brown. I do have a bunch of roommates. I have 4 roommates. When you have that many roommates, there's always that one roommate that nobody likes. There's always that one asshole roommate. And I like all my roommates, so I'm pretty sure I'm that guy. Pretty sure it's just me. My favorite roommate, I do have a favorite. I have a gay roommate who's killing it with a dick. Just murdering dick right now. Just every day, dick's dead. Every day. Every day he brings home a different dude. And I asked him, I said, hey, man, how many guys is that? Is that like 70, 80 guys? And he goes, nah, man, it's in the triple digits. Yeah, which is crazy to me, because the amount of girls that I've even kissed is barely in the digits. Like, it's 8, and I'm lying right now. I do help my gay roommate out sometimes. I wingman him, wingwoman him, get him the dick boy, I don't know what to call it. Like, I'll help him out. I'll go to the gay clubs with him. I found out this is a thing at gay clubs. This works. Unemployed Mowgli works at gay clubs. When I was at this gay club, my roommate, I was sitting at the bar, and from across the bar, this guy makes eye contact with me, like way too much eye contact with me. And I start to turn away, As I'm turning away, he goes, "Hey, yo, Aladdin, why don't you take a magic carpet around this dick?" To which I replied, "Hey, man, what does that even mean?" To which he replied, "You about to find out?" So I have a boyfriend now.
Atlanta's sort of great. You can do a show like in the city, you can then immediately go out to the suburbs. You can go to a redneck bar, you come back in, do like a black club, immediately go do like some like hipster bar. Like you get in front of a million different kinds of audiences and different people, and you learn how to make all sorts of different people laugh.
Bill was right, man. Atlanta is the strip club capital. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a way of life here. It's the culture. This is the only town where women don't get looked down upon for being a stripper. They run this town. I went to high school here. I remember when the strippers used to come to career day. Brochures and all. I walk around Atlanta sometimes. I think people forget Dr. King from here. Because you go to his old neighborhood, you be like, nah, ain't no way he from Edgewood? Damn. Auburn Ave? Crackheads walking all around this. Ain't no way he from here. He from here, though. Yeah, ain't too much change from now and then, you know, just, we don't have a lot of Dr. King looking, you know, we got a lot of rappers in this city now. But back then, Dr. King and them was the rappers. And I bet when they went to the club, it was the same way, just for a different cause. They walk up in the club, DJ be like, oh shit, we got my nigga Dr. King, Ralph David Abernathy, Joseph B. Lowry just walked in this bitch. Dr. King grabbed the mic. Y'all look out for my speech about to drop August 25th. About to be some changes around here, some equal opportunity. Come on, Jesse, we in the VIP.
I don't know what tattoo I'm gonna get tonight at the show that they're filming right now. I kind of want to just get a hot dog, just a little hot dog. I'll get the dancing popcorn from the Let's All Go to the Lobby thing. Is that stupid? To get a tattoo that says Bob Newhart to commemorate just one of the greatest American comedians currently living, but almost dead. Also one of the few who have not done anything shitty. And I just want his name on my body to bother my dad. That's great.
You did really good. You did really good. That's so bad.
Check it out.
I really love Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh, damn. That's my next one.
I want to be great. When I think about it, I want to be great so my greatness outweighs my inappropriateness. If I say something messed up, they'd be like, hey, he's funny, let him go. Don't let him go. You know? Most great people throughout history have flaws like we all do. But they provided a service so well that their flaws went unnoticed. Like Beethoven. Beethoven was an alcoholic. But he played the piano so well nobody noticed. They thought he was sweating for playing hard. No, he was drunk. That's greatness. Dr. King, great man. You know, had women on the side, used to bang chicks and take naps. But during one of those naps, he had a dream. And it changed the world. Greatness. King of pop, Michael Jackson, accused of touching little boys, which is sad. But honestly, I don't give a shit about that little kid when Billie Jean comes on. Nobody do. As soon as Michael Jackson come on, we like, hey, that's Michael Jackson, come on. That little kid could be standing right beside me. I'm like, hey, move the hell out of the way. You in my kick space. But he touched me. Yes, he touched us all.
Like, I'm edgy, but you got some people that try to be edgy, but it's not coming from nowhere sincere.
It's someone else's opinion.
Yeah. I slept with my babysitter when I was 10. So, I know both sides. You know, I know the experience of it. I look at it like, she said, what'd you say? She repeat that?
You only talk about what you know.
Yeah, it's something talking about what you know. And I use a lot of my imagination. So it all starts from a truthful place, and then I just veer off to La La Land.
I live less than an eighth of a mile from a 24/7 McDonald's. Not a 24/7 drive-through McDonald's, a 24/7 you can go inside McDonald's, which don't do that at 4 a.m. That's a weird group of people that's at that McDonald's at that time. Don't do that. But I like to get all ripped on booze, and then I go in and I get the palm meal. Don't order it that way. They won't know what the hell you're talking about if you ask for the palm meal. But if you want to know, the palm meal is this. Palm meal is a 20-piece nugget, large fry, large drink, 2 soft batch chocolate chip cookies, and 5 sweet and sour sauces, which you pay extra for. That's the palm meal. I got the Paul meal the other day. I got home, opened up that 20-piece, and guess what, guys? All in boots, that's all I got. All right, so a couple people get it. And the rest of you guys are acting like you never eat chicken nuggets. Because everyone in this goddamn room knows there's 3 shapes in a chicken nugget box. You have the diamond, the boot, and the other one. That's what you get. That's what comes in a chicken nugget box. Diamond, a boot, and the other one. And I've got a system all worked out to get me through all these 5 sauces I paid extra money for. And the normal system is this. I go in first with the diamond. Diamond's for dipping. That's what that's for. It's called alliteration. You'll remember it that way. But what the diamond does is it breaks the seal on that sweet and sour sauce, gets a nice bouquet going, like a nice East meets West umami type sensation. Gets you excited about the rest of the meal. You go in secondly with the other one, because that's just for general dipping. That's all it's ever going to be for. But you go in thirdly with the boot, because the boot has a toe, and that's designed to scoop all that extra sauce out of the corners of those sauce packets. And all I had was 20 boots, so I was scooping way too much sauce off the rip, and I blew my goddamn palate out. I didn't enjoy those cookies whatsoever. I just tasted sweet and sour the whole meal.
I drive for Uber. Thank you. That's the appropriate response. A lot of crazy people get in my Uber. Like a kid got in my Uber, and I know that because he said that right away. He goes, yeah, I'm 18. I'm like, all right, that's not part of what we do here. You're thinking of the wrong service here. Next car down, buddy. And he goes, yeah, I've got a kid. I'm like, I'm not asking questions right now, and you're just answering me. And he goes, I bet you're judging me, aren't you? I'm like, dude, I'm not talking to you. But you know what? Hold on. While we're here, a lot of people have kids at a young age, and they turn out just fine. Benefit of the doubt, man. I'm not judging you. And he goes, oh, thanks, man. Usually when I get a cab, one of the Indians picks me up. I'm like, oh, there it is. Now I'm judging you. That's what we were looking for.
I was on a plane recently, and it was going fine. It was a flight from Denver to Atlanta, and it was a long flight, and then towards the end of the flight, we hit like really bad turbulence, like scary. The whole plane was shaking, and it was like dark out. The plane started dropping midair. You know, the plane drops. It's like, we're in the sky. This is not normal. People were freaking out. People started crying. People started praying because we all thought we were about to die. And I'm a practicing Muslim. So I started praying aloud in Arabic, which did not help the panic at all. I'd go so far as to say it exacerbated things. People were already freaking out. Now they're looking at me like, I thought he was Mexican. Why? No. God damn it. Shit. It got to the point where a lady behind me in the plane goes, well, we're already going down. Like she was giving me a pass to hijack the plane. Like she was going, well, we're already going to crash. Might as well let the Muslim get his virgins in or whatever. I can appreciate a good deal when I see one. Like I'm the most opportunistic terrorist there's ever been. Like I felt the turbulence and I was like, whoa, thanks for warming me up, Allah. I can take it from here.
Hey, check out his forehead right here. Check out, get a close up of that.
Is my face bleeding?
We're just talking about the finer techniques of smashing an aluminum can on your forehead. Any hack can go sideways. That's no challenge. You want to go lengthways. We're going to each do it and see whose can is small.
Teach your best to see.
And by the way, it needs to be one movement. You can't smash it and then crush it.
All right.
Do a little bit of that shit while we go.
All right.
So that's a pretty good one.
Done.
And you want a nice collapse too.
Pop it. That's good. No, that was good.
Partying pretty hard tonight. I got a Bob Newhart tattoo. I made some new friends. I saw Dave Stone crush a beer can with his head 12 times.
Like a lot of times. He shouldn't sleep tonight.
No, shouldn't.
I don't know about the Mango-Rita cans. I think it's a different.
You got this, Dave.
Nah, that's
I'll do it.
That's
I
dangerous.
might come out of retirement for this can.
Do it.
No, you've got 6 concussions.
I've had
already.
6 concussions.
If you want to smash the can, we'll get you a highlight
I
can.
want to do it, but like I've just had too many concussions.
This is. I feel like. I mean, I'll try it. You want me to try it?
Do it.
It's a tiny. I mean, I know you can do it.
These are my parents from Flophouse. They came through. How long did it take for you to not be disappointed in me? How long was that?
Oh my God.
I'll smack
Smash it. Let me smash it.
Please stop.
Oh, man. Keep smashing. Punch him in the stomach.
Hang on. Oh, boy.
Hashtag Vice. Hashtag World News.
You want your glasses back?
I feel great. I can do this all night.